Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to gather together the shattered remnants of the mobile infantry and fight my way back to Big K in XCOM 2. And yeah, I mean, what else can I say about last episode? It was very clearly my Klindathu. The Sky Marshals, they threw me into a situation that was way over my head. And a lot of good men and women got ruthlessly butchered as a result. It was a turkey shoot. It was Thanksgiving for the turkeys. And, you know, I don't really know how to react other than to say that Sky Marshal Deans has been forced into retirement for her stupidity, and there's a new command structure in place. Fortunately for the team, including one Johnny Rico, a certain band called the Roughnecks was on hand to pull the fat of their fellow Roughnecks out of the fire and keep them safe and bring them back from beyond the grave. I mean, sure, Johnny and the team were listed as KIA, but, you know, that's been wrong. Happened to Johnny once before, could happen again, because not even death could stop Johnny Rico. And now, you know, he and the team are back, and they're looking for some payback. So, you know, I mean, Johnny's not on this mission. He's still in the tank. He's got that giant cavernous wound in his leg. It's going to take a little time for that to patch up, but we've got, we've got some folks here ready to go. Got Melina Wozniak she's new. She's a new recruit, recently acquired by the Roughnecks. But we do have Amy Cameo Smart, who's back in action, Seth Padre Gilliam, and of course Dina Dizzy Meyer. And these guys are looking for some action and ready to work. So without any further ado, or any more additional salty complaints about the game sort of encouraging me to toss myself face first into a wood chipper, I think it's time for us to get back on track and get started rebuilding this mobile infantry. Because there's a brain bug out there somewhere. And if I want to make that thing afraid, I'm going to need back to, just trying to kill bugs, sir. That's what we got to get back to doing. So let's start killing some bugs. We're doing sort of the introductory mission. I skipped the tutorial this time. Didn't really feel the need to revisit that. We've got the story beats all handled. Let's just get right into the action here. So we do have camouflage opening up. Our goal here, of course, is to blow up this statue. We're going to say this is a statue of Sky Marshal Deans, of course. Are those guys on the second floor of that building? I can't tell where they are. One of them is outside on a balcony? Question mark? Is that a balcony? Alright, that's really weird. Can we get up onto the roof? I don't... getting up onto the roof seems like it might be kind of a questionable play. Let's see if we can get a little better line of sight, see what's going on here. So can we still just see... Okay, so these guys are just... have spawned in a very ridiculous spot, but that's fine. Let's get the old Padre up here. I don't think we necessarily want to pop these guys, but we will go on Overwatch. We're going to try our patented Overwatch ambushing trick. So we're going to want to try and get everybody into a position where they're going to have an Overwatch shot. We're just going to bring old Amy Cameo up there, and let's go. Yeah, let's bring Melina Wozniak forward even further. I plan on trying to pull the Overwatch ambush assault on the next turn with these guys. Did they move at all? Does not seem like they have moved. So let's bring Diz. Let's get you up here.
Closing on target position now.
And Diz will probably be the unit we use to go ahead and... she's only in half cover, though, and that's kind of shitty. Well, hopefully there won't be enough of these guys left that we really have to worry, and Dizzy will be the only one in half cover. So we're going to take the Padre and put him on Overwatch. We're going to bring Amy Cameo Smart over here for a cameo appearance. She's going to go on Overwatch. Going to Overwatch with little Wozniak, and then we're going to have Dizzy just go ahead and take whatever her... But you know what, Dizzy? In fact, don't even shoot. Can you blow this up and just kill these guys with fall damage? I mean, let's do this the smart way. If we're gonna try this, let's do it the smart way. We throw the grenade, get the cheap damage, and let the fall kill him. Screw it. Let's be lazy. We're gonna let gravity do our work. Yeah, there we go. Who's getting it done? Gravity, that's who. And crumpled. Sweet. Oh, man. You know, sometimes you get hosed, and sometimes you get to do the hosing. Sometimes you're the fire, so, sometimes you're the fire, sometimes you're the fire hose. That felt really good. I'm not gonna lie. We got 3 kills right there. Just bang, bang, bang. 3 kills for Dina Dizzy Myers. You can tell, she's fired up, man. Dina Dizzy Myers is ready to work. She's angry. She's got some rage issues. She's looking to work them out. As long as she keeps taking her eye out on the enemy like that, I gotta say, I'm hopeful about the future of the mobile infantry. Alright, Diz, let's get you up here. What? That thing always seems like it should be full cover, and it never is.
-1-5, you're near the target position.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm good actually. Thanks. So, Central. I'm not feeling very menacing. Although, you know, after that amazing performance that Dina Dizzy Meyer did just throw out there with the world's greatest grenade, maybe I should be feeling a little better. All right, Amy Smart, what do you got? So do we have a time limit on this? I honestly don't remember. I played this mission once in an off-camera playthrough just to kind of mess around a little bit. And this was, I mean, before I even really did much. I'd played a couple games for the YouTube. I played the first 3 games, and then I did a couple off-camera games just to try and get a feel for some mechanics. I did this once, but I didn't really pay attention. Apparently, we are not on a time limit. We are revealed, so we do need to be a little cautious with our movements. There could be some other enemies around here. There are, in fact, 3 other enemies. So we have an officer, 2 Advent troopers, and Diz is in not a great spot. Terrible hit percent, not even going to consider that. Can we fall back to a more reliable position of cover? This is not fantastic. Okay, so we could bring the Padre over here, and I think this is a good play. So let's get the Padre over here into full cover behind this tree. He has 1 terrible shot, which we're probably not even going to take. Wozniak, we need to get Woz to full cover. We need to get Amy Smart up where she might be able to contribute something. Is there anywhere you could... I mean, we could move her to full cover, and she's unlikely to wind up flanked, but she's also not going to be able to contribute much. At least this turn, I think we will send her around on a little flanking mission here. We got to figure out a way to keep Dizzy safe. So, Seth, you're going to be on Overwatch. Diz, you can't quite make it to anything that's going to actually be full cover, can you? Doesn't look like it. I mean, we could go there, but you probably wind up flanked from that position. We could have Wozniak. What are your shots like? Real bad, so you're going to be on Overwatch. I mean, we could put Dizzy here in full cover, but that almost certainly just gets her flank shot. So I think, even though this is terrible, we're going to have to do it. We have Diz fall back. She's going to take half cover behind this potted plant. We're just going to have to hope to get a little luck on our Overwatch here. Man, things are not starting off fantastically. All right, so we got marked. That's better than having him shoot at Diz, but he's going to not shoot. Okay, shooting at the marked unit in full cover instead of shooting at Dizzy. Please don't taunt the enemy, Amy Smart. That's not a smart move. And for once, I would like you to sort of try and live up to your name. You almost killed Dizzy with that shot, Seth, so not the greatest work in your career. Looks like that was also a miss. That guy shouldn't be able to see anything. Did he just double move? No. He took a shot at a unit in full cover and missed. If Dizzy had a grenade, I would say we could almost guaranteed take that guy out. Amy cameo smart. Okay, we're back to Amy. Didn't have a whole lot going for Diz. If we bring you over here to this full cover, you should have a flank shot on this guy, without a doubt. Let's do this. Oh, son of a bitch. I forgot that guy's on Overwatch. Woo, we got very lucky. I love the fact that the graphics are good enough that you could actually see that guy's bullets stitch across that column. I'm playing real sloppy here. I'm not going to lie. I'm playing not well. 82% with a 40% chance for a crit. We could really use a kill here, Diz. Fantastic. That's the critical. That's exactly what we needed. Man, Dina Dizzy Meyer is killing literally everybody on this mission. 3 kills with their opening grenade salvo, which was amazing. So we could have Melina advance to here. If we have Amy Smart go grenade happy, and I kind of think we need to. Let's see if we can. All right, we're going to have to get a little closer to wreck that bench. Nobody else is on Overwatch, right? No, the Overwatch is done. So we're going to bring Amy Smart to this corner cover, which I know is definitely not smart. We should be looking for full cover whenever we can get it, but hopefully we'll have most of this stuff dead. We got to have Amy Smart try and live up to her name. We got to play smarter. We got to be smarter. And Padre, are you going to be able to give us much of anything? Not really, because you do not have good cover options. So let's get the Wozniak up here. Let's see if we can have the Woz at least finish off one of these guys. She is marked, which is tragically awful. Can't do anything. Well, we could throw a grenade at that guy. If we do that, are we going to be able to kill the other Advent Trooper? Can the Padre get a shot from here? Oh, he has... Oh, okay, he's got a flanker. It's still only 65%, but I think we take this shot just to see what old Gilliam can do. There's a kill. 5 damage, so max damage on the Padre's first shot right out of the box. That's fantastic work. Little promotion there as well. Wozniak, if we have you lob a grenade up here. I mean, we're going to get some damage, and that, you know what, since that guy is flanked, he might be inclined to move. Let's just put the Woz on Overwatch and see what this guy reacts. This is what I need to start doing. I got to start studying alien behaviors a little more. Okay, so when he was flanked, his first inclination was to move. Didn't do us a lick of fucking good, of course, because our Overwatch missed by a country mile. Our nameless rookie has taken an unfortunate 3 damage, but I mean, this is why she's not a formal member of the old mobile infantry here. There's a reason. There's a reason. So we should have no real trouble killing that guy, though, right? I mean, Dizzy, you could basically walk up and just put one in his... I'd say put a gun in his mouth, but it's going to be not necessarily right in his mouth, but it should be close enough to get a kill. Let's see if we can get somebody other than Dizzy a kill, though. I mean, I'd really like to see if we could generate that kill with Amy Smart. If there's a way we could get it for her so she could also earn a promotion, that would be fantastic. We got the Padre if we need a little extra fire support. Let's bring him over. He already has a kill, though. We do need somebody to soften him up. So let's have Dizzy shoot first because she's unlikely to get a kill here. Even on a max damage... With the critical, she did... Oh, that's actually sort of a perfect... That's a Snuggle Fabric Softening Bear level of Snuggly Softness right there. That was brilliant. The Padre, he already has he's already promoted. I think we got to have Wozniak try and score the promotion. We want to get as many of these troopers up to squatty as we can. So we're going to have her bring her back and just take a little backdoor poke here. 85% for the kill. Yep. Really, Rook? Because I can't really say I like your chances, rookie. Can't really say I like your chances. Is Amy Smart any better? No, and she also damn near killed Dizzy with her fucking back blast. Would you watch your shit there? All right, well, Padre, it's all up to you. 70% or somebody is dead here. And the Padre with the dome shot. All right, so we trust the Padre. We do have loot there, which we should automatically pick up because we have a trooper in the zone. Get a laser sight and PCS conditioning. +1 HP. Very good. That's actually a very good mod. So we need to set up the bomb here. But before we do that, I think we want to try and be in a solid defensive position. And before we set up the bomb, we're going to make sure everybody gets reloaded as well. Especially the Padre here, who's down to 1 bullet. So let's put the Padre right here. Cameo, you know what? Go ahead and reload. We're not going to set the bomb yet. We're going to give it us a second.
Ready to go.
We would really like Dizzy to be sort of in a position where maybe she could start dealing on the flank, but she also needs to reload.
Orders confirmed.
And I think we have the rookie set the bomb, because I don't trust the rookie. I'm sorry, rookie. You can't be... You've proven yourself completely untrustworthy. 1, you already got shot, which is bad. 2, you missed your definitive chance at a promotion, which is also bad. And 3, you know what? I don't like your look. Do I need a reason? Do I need a reason to not like you other than I'm working on it, Bradford. Settle down here. Slow your roll a little bit. We want everybody on Overwatch before we set the charge. I mean, Bradford's flaunching at the bit here. He's like, "Come on, set the charge, set the charge, set the charge." And we'll get to it, Bradford. We'll get to it. Like, I mean, we'll get to it right now. Okay, are you happy now, Bradford? Charges are planted. There you go. Done. Charges in place. Are you happy now? Are you happy?
Menace 1-5. Rendezvous at the extraction point.
Which is where, ...
Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charge.
Oh, okay. So apparently we killed everyone. I really hope we moved before we detonated charges, or this campaign has ended as it begins with an explosive defeat. Alright, so 6 enemies killed, 1 soldier wounded, rating excellent. I wouldn't really call it excellent, but it's good enough. Successful shot percentage, 66%. Most damage, Dina Dizzy Meyer. Most attacks, Dina Dizzy Meyer. Most under fire, Melina Wozniak. And moved furthest, of course, Dina Dizzy Meyer. I think we can all see who the premier member of this particular team is, and that premier member is definitely Dina Dizzy Meyer. It is. I mean, she was Molly Millions, you know. Or rather, Jane, I guess, in Johnny Mnemonic. They didn't actually call her Molly Millions, which is definitely the character she was supposed to be. If you're unfamiliar with Molly Millions, rather, feel free to check out sort of the premiere work from William Gibson, Neuromancer. You'll figure it out. Although, you know, maybe I don't want her to be Molly Millions, because all things considered, Molly Millions wasn't really very good at her job. So we're looking at what? Some manner of darkened cave here? Oh, all right, just a weird kind of graphical tick on the loading screen. Here comes the old Sky Ranger coming back in. A successful team coming off, except for Wozniak, who's going to be limping around. Amy Smart did not get promoted, which is largely unacceptable, Amy. Largely unacceptable. But Dina Dizzy Meyer, oh.
Just like it sounds.
So Diz has changed her mind here. No longer a ranger. Dina Dizzy Meyer's like, fuck this. I'm going with the long range shot. That running in and chopping at shit with a sword didn't necessarily end well for me last time. It's time for a little bit of a change of plan. We got ourselves a sniper. Let's see what old Padre Gilliam. Ooh, sweet. We got a grenadier.
Serving as our
That's right.
experts.
He'll board up his church and leave you outside to get eaten by zombies.
Whenever and wherever we need it.
He's a ruthless son of a bitch. Just trying to kill bugs, sir. Why do I have a feeling he's going to die with those words on his lip and a live grenade in his hand? I'm suspicious. I'm glad to have a grenadier, though. They're one of my favorite classes. I very much like them. Ricky Wozniak, who is infinitely replaceable, is gravely wounded, so she's going to be largely out of the project. Picked up a laser sight, plus 1 PCS for some conditioning, an Advent Trooper Corps, an Advent Officer Corps, and, all right, solid little beginning mission. Little salty that we weren't able to spread the kills around a little better. I mean, I did make a noble effort to do so, but unfortunately, didn't get it done.
Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life.
You know, Dr. Tygan, we had this conversation once. Actually.
For the rest of the aliens,
I mean, it was just a couple days ago, before the world fell apart and the sky fell.
I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent.
Yeah, we kind of skipped that whole part, Dr. Tygan.
Such as it is.
Thanks for welcoming me to your lab. I'm just gonna go now, because I know you're probably eager to start fiddling with corpses, and if you want to fiddle with corpses, I'm eager to let you do it.
Implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of
And an
course,
infinite supply of corpses to thoroughly bone. I'm just gonna, you know what? Don't hide your kink, Dr. Tygan. Just let your freak flag fly, baby. If you want to hump alien corpses, I'll bring alien corpses to hump, as long as you put out the technology. I mean, you really need to go back through Dr. Valen's notes and check it out. We had a real weird agreement with Dr. Valen, too. I had to bring her live aliens so that she could torture them to death for her sexual gratification. If you just want the dead aliens to hump their corpses, I mean, that's way easier, dude. Way easier. So, modular weapons, hybrid materials, or alien biotech. I think we go with I want to go with the modular weapons here. Basically, I don't think we were making a whole lot of mistakes with regards to research. I feel like our research progress was going fairly well. We had a good pattern. I don't really feel the need to change it up any. So that's taken care of. Is there anything else we want to do? Well, we're one down in engineering.
But we've still managed to do reasonably well against them, despite our own limitations.
Now, clearly, Dr. Tygan is unaware of the events of Big K that caused everybody to, get killed and dead and fight some vipers and just be. I mean, I really feel like we were woefully underprepared for that.
It'll work. Commander, getting our tech to talk to theirs is hard.
I'm still salty about the last episode. I'm trying to be more optimistic about this playthrough, but I gotta say, I'm real salty about the. I mean, we got blindsided, baby. We got blindsided like Sandra Bullock when she found out that love doesn't know any kind of race to barrier or color or even just generalized relationships.
Everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. Yeah, well, once again, I mentioned Alzheimer's riddled ass. I'm surprised he would remember building the ship, really. Finish what he started. Might not look it, But from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with.
You know, you said that, but then every time I actually ask you to build something, you're always like, oh, well, you know, while I said I could fabricate anything you might come up with, actually I need a specialized room in order to fabricate this particular piece of equipment. So if you could go build that specialized room, I'll make with the fabricating. Yeah. Don't overpromise and underdeliver, Dr. Lily. That's terrible service. You don't want to do that. Why is this empty? So we start with a facility available? So this is different then.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
Will we? Because this says it's empty. Like I can go straight up and build something right now. And in fact, I could if I wanted to. I'm tempted to build the Guerrilla Tactics School. But now, you know, I would rather have the Advanced Weapon Facility. And also, I don't kind of really want to build it right there. That sort of seems like I'm going to reserve that, I think, for power. I don't know if adjacency bonuses are still... You know what? Let's check that out. Building reloads increase total output, allowing for further expansion and upgrades. So it doesn't say anything about adjacency bonuses. And I don't... Yeah, it might be a little early to start wasting supplies on building upgrades. And also, it may be a little late to start doing new work right now. I think we'll save that for next episode. Let's go ahead and end this one with the Redux of the mobile infantry. They're back and in full fighting trim, and we'll be back and ready to kill bugs, sir. Again tomorrow. Right now, however, I want to thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. If you'd like to see more of the resurrection of the mobile infantry, you might consider subscribing as well, because we post new episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, however, Dr. Tygan and Bradford are going to rudely talk while I'm talking.
Because of my background, I was rounded up by Advent to work in one of the very first gene therapy clinics.
Yep, you done yet, Tygan?
I saw firsthand.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Is capable of, for better or worse.
And I'd say we're lucky to have you with us.
I appreciate the sentiment.
Or he's a turncoat, Bradford, and it's going to ultimately spell our doom. I mean, that's the other possibility. There's me being a pessimist right out of the box. Anyway, now that those guys are done with their little backstory, I'm going to go ahead and go. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.